So, when I write out my suicide note, right?
Right.
Am I allowed to put down Miami Dolphins LLC as like the cause, or could I put down Brian Flores and Stephen Ross like specifically?
I would go with Miami LLC, Miami Dolphins LLC,
I mean, yeah.
just so they don't get charged with.
Nah, I want them to get charged as well.
I don't know if they deserve it.
Stephen Ross traded away Kenny Stills, bro. I will murder that nigga.
Yeah, he's trying to get Josh Rosen murdered by getting rid of that boy Tunsil.
Hey, that's what he gets for being intelligent.
For being
What
intelligent.
nigga? Why is your door making noises? I like that.
But
anyway,
the Lite Brite Pod episode 4.
turn on the lights. Here, baby. Nigga, I was singing a Superior song.
Shout out to Mr. Sex himself.
Shout out to Shutting Up. Am I right? Now, welcome to my podcast, the Lite White Podcast, because light is right and Dak is not whack.
Okay, bars, varsity.
All right, man. What you want to start with today?
All right, well, I mean, since we talked about your suicide note in the Dolphins, let's go ahead and get to these boys. Are they the worst team ever?
All right, nigga, relax. The Miami Dolphins. We've had teams go 0-16 before.
Okay, that is
Like, do we
18. Well, no.
do we have a negative 92-point differential so far this season? Yes.
It's ridiculous, but
I mean,
teams go whole seasons without having that much of a point differential.
is that insane? Yes. But there's like 4 other teams that are 0-2 right now.
And to be fair,
And the Giants won a Super Bowl with a negative point differential. So we still could win the Super Bowl, I think.
I believe in y'all. And to y'all's credit, y'all were going against Bill Belichick and that boy Lamar Jackson, who I don't know if y'all just made him look nice and the Cardinals made him look nice, or that man's really the MVP candidate of the league.
I mean, he is, but I do want to, real quick, just going off that segue. Did you see ESPN said, is Patrick Mahomes versus Lamar Jackson going to be the new Brady versus Manning?
That would be kind of nice. 2 black quarterbacks.
Yeah, but one of them's a running back.
No, bro, shut up.
Nah, Dak and Wentz, that's the new Peyton Manning.
No, Dak might be in the conversation. Wentz, he might be, but he been getting beat up this year. If he can stay healthy, he might have a chance. But I don't think he can stay healthy. He been getting his shit blown out.
Bro, they almost beat a team that almost won a Super Bowl 2 years ago, missing 4 of their top 5 receivers. Think about that.
Okay, they also almost beat the team who blew a fucking 25-point lead in the Super Bowl and is known to blow any type of leads.
That does
the team
sound
who
terrible.
lost to the Dolphins.
The Falcons
and the Bills last
do
year.
blow. It can't. Does the
I'm
Falcons?
a fellow blower myself.
Blower.
Yeah, part of the reason I'm a Falcons fan, actually.
Ah, very good to know.
You're sus, dude.
Nigga, where were we starting at again? All right. Yeah, no, the Dolphins are disgusting. Want to get that out of the way. You know, negative 92-point differential, the highest in NFL
Did
history
you get a chance
through
to
2
check
games.
their point spread against the?
Yeah, we're a 23-point
Cowboys?
underdog.
That's ridiculous.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have y'all losing by 3 possessions.
Nigga, this is the first week in NFL history where there's 2 teams that are like a 20-point underdog. And also, both teams in the same division. Because the Jets are like a 23-point underdog to the Patriots, which they could lose by 50.
That's crazy. And the over. Oh, wait, let me see.
All right, bro, here's the thing. For people, you know, because I seen niggas, you know, on the NFL subreddit, you know, the Twitter spear. I got on Facebook, see what the racist, see what the racist was cooking up. I don't go on Instagram. As a, you know, fellow sexy nigga, I don't really see the need to be on there because wherever I go out, people want to see me.
That is facts. That is facts.
Yeah, they want to touch me, you know, double tap. Maybe on my butthole?
Anyway.
Anyway.
I don't know about that one, buddy.
So I just want to get this out of the way, bro. All right, so we are 0-2, right? You know?
0-2.
But
teams have came back from worse.
Here's the thing. We're supposed to be bad this year. The Jets are 0-2, and they're supposed to be good. And their quarterback got a disease that high schoolers get from kissing other boys.
All right, but that's just because he got hoes, bro. He kissing.
Nigga, he probably got it from you.
Chill out.
Hey, have we all had mono in here before?
Don't expose me like that. I've never had mono.
Yeah, me either. See?
And I've kissed plenty of women. So.
Nah, I was thinking about that. This has nothing to do with sports, but just real quick. They be saying like that's like a super common disease. I don't know, like, barely anybody who's ever had
I knew
that
like
shit.
2 people in high school that got it, and that's about it.
And weren't they both whores?
I mean, not that I remember.
Well, Chase has had it, and he's a whore, so. Anyway. Yeah, so it's tough. It's rough. We're not up to the stuff. But, you know, hopefully we don't get killed on Sunday. That's really all I hope. I don't know if you saw we picked up Taco. I think that nigga's trash, so probably not a good move. But I'm pretty sure we don't have to, like, pay him or anything. So, you know, if he pans out, ends up being nice, you know.
I mean, he probably would give y'all some good playing time because he not getting playing time with the Cowboys defensive line, which is kind of nice. So
You see how hard that fucking niggas was roasting this man?
no,
Bro, I was watching the Dallas news while I was working out. Bro, these niggas had 7 taco puns in like 3 minutes.
damn.
They said nigga wilted under pressure because it's lettuce on tacos. I forgot a few of the other ones. Oh, one of them called him a burrito or whatever. I don't even know. I feel like that's racially. Like a quesadilla. But yeah, at the end, I get the nigga was like, I guess he was because they said, you saw what Jerry said?
Mm-mm.
He was like, yeah, we didn't feel like he played hard and under pressure and shit. And that nigga was like, at the end, I guess he was a soft taco. And then it like went to commercial, and I was like, all right, I'm going home.
Hey, respect.
It's too much.
Respect.
But yeah, bro, deadass. That's the first round pick that Dallas has missed on in like 8 years, nigga.
It was gonna happen eventually because they had been hitting on some of them O linemen and Zeke. They had been hitting on Byron Jones, fucking Jalen, and Van Der Esch.
Facts.
Well, they're not first round picks, but
Now Van Der
they're
Esch
drafted in general, huh?
Van Der Esch is
Van
the
Der
first
Esch
round
was,
pick.
I'm talking about Jalen and Byron Jones. Yeah, he won a first round pick.
I don't think so
Yeah,
either.
no, I think second.
Boy's nice though. But yeah, man.
The AFC East is
After
gonna
this?
give that boy Tom Brady another free Super Bowl, or at least another first round bye.
I mean, yeah, the
As
second
usual.
best team in the division right now is the Bills, and the Bills are fucking ass.
Hey, 2-0. They finna be 3-0 because they finna beat the Bills.
What?
They finna beat the Bengals.
Nah, the Bengals got that.
Nah.
Bro, did you see
Josh
that?
Allen got that juice on him.
You saw that John Ross stat, bro?
Oh yeah.
Nigga got more yards this season than his first 2 years combined.
All right, yeah. His last one, because I think he's one of the top fantasy receivers right now. But he only got that because of the little garbage time touchdown he got last week. But hey, he doing nice. When they get AJ Green back and Joe Mixon, he's like I don't think he's injured no more, but
Yeah, he's good.
I think because he's only averaging like 2 yards a carry.
Yeah, what's
Looking like Devontae Freeman out there.
what's his name's been asked too? Fucking Giovanni Bernard, I think.
Yeah. But
Hey, whatever happened to Jeremy Hill?
I don't know. But
I feel like I haven't heard about that nigga.
But I saw a stat where I think they've been throwing it like in neutral score situations to where like they got the same scores as the other team. They've thrown it 4-1. Like that's their pass to run ratio.
I respect it, bro, because they ain't got.
They just airing that bitch out.
They got no offensive
They don't
line.
give a fuck.
But all right, bro. Let's talk about Thursday night game real fast. How did you feel about what you saw out there? Were you disgusted?
I wasn't disgusted.
Why didn't Tannehill play? He should have, bro. Mariota is so fucking trash.
They just have to. I think I already know what Mariota is gonna be.
Bro, you know in like the last.
But they need to make. I think Mariota, the fact that because Ryan Tannehill is also not that good.
That's true.
But
he's new and he's white.
At least with Marcus Mariota, because Marcus Mariota, bro, the Titans always have games to where they'll like smack people, but they rarely they're not usually getting smacked.
But they won't be smacking people either.
Well, they have some games where they're like.
Bro, in the last 20 games they've played, they've scored over 20 I think 4 times.
Oh yeah, no, they're like a budget version of the Ravens basically. Like they keep it close and they might win or Mariota might fuck it up.
I think it's more like a problem with their offensive coordinator and shit. Nigga, their fucking offense is so fucking basic. You saw that they run on 90% of their first down.
Yeah, I mean I would too. I'm not trying to get the ball.
Bro, there was one.
I'm not trying to let him throw the game.
The end of near the end of the third quarter, I seen I think ESPN Stats and Info tweeted this when they was down 17-0. They had 4 first downs and they ran the ball on all 4 of them hoes. Late in the third quarter, down 3 scores. Because they can't trust this nigga with the ball.
Yeah, no, their best player is
Derrick Henry. He's a bum sometimes.
Their best player is Derrick Henry.
And he's
Their
fat.
best player on offense. And then their second, like, two best players are both on the O-line. So, I guess
And one of them suspended.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, them niggas.
Jack Conklin, he wasn't playing that nice.
Bro, you know, they all 5 of their niggas like had bad PFF scores, like under 70.
Yeah, which is crazy because like last year they had like one of the better
Hey,
O-lines in the league.
bro, they're missing steroid boy right now.
But now to what we really want to talk about.
Talking
That
about
boy-
that nigga Beowulf Minshew.
That boy Garner Minshew, the GOAT.
Bro, the highest quarterback
Throwing
rating
dots.
for any rookie in his first 3 games in the Super Bowl
Yes,
era.
sir. It's because that job.
And he has a humongous schlong.
I don't know about that part.
Oh, yes, you
cannot
do.
Confirm.
Hey, bro, make sure your airdrop's turned on. I got a little gift to share with you.
Please do not.
I think we're
But-
all out here.
But my man Gardner, he was throwing some dots out there. If it wasn't for D.D. Westbrook dropping a fucking touchdown pass,
Because he's a fucking bum.
but I've never seen. He was throwing like his sideline passes and them little back shoulder fades. He knows how to throw them bitches.
Yeah, no, he got a little nice arm on him.
He knows how. My man Uncle Rico knows how to throw them bitches. I'm not gonna flex. And then he's mobile too. So my man looked nice. And then last week, even though they lost, he had he basically led a game winning drive.
Yeah, and fucking week 1, I mean, Kansas City defense is not nice, but he was still,
Yeah, he was playing nice.
he was dicing them niggas up.
So
He was
yeah,
like,
so far his resume not bad.
bro, he has like the second highest completion rating in the league, like after Dak, I'm pretty sure. Which
So-
Dak is at like 76%, but we'll get to him later. But yeah, man, you think the Jags like possibly have like a viable trade asset now? Because they can't get rid of Voles after this year because they owe him like $80 million, but they could probably trade Gardner at the end of this year and get a nice little. I mean, if he keeps playing like this, that's what I was thinking.
I would try to keep Gardner. Because, I mean, you got Nick Foles, but, like, you know what Nick Foles is. At least with Gardner, you might, I don't know. It spices up the team a little bit. And the team, they seem to support him. I saw after the win, Calais Campbell had a fat-ass mustache on. So, they like the jockstrap just as much as you do.
Hey, did you see what that nigga tweeted?
No.
Because you see how Marcus Mariota rocking a mustache now?
Yeah.
This nigga said, I can't believe I already have fans out here. And then he went out here and beat that nigga team down.
Sheesh. The mustache, the headband, and the jockstrap.
Nah, we call that the cock
But go
strap
ahead
now.
and tell me about the cam soda or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah, Chase, you're an avid porn fan.
Yes.
Cam soda. All right, so apparently this nigga works out in like a thong. He like in the locker room.
jockstrap.
Yeah, and like a jockstrap he works out in.
That's when he does his stretches before games. He's in nothing but his jockstrap. The players on the team said they didn't even know players still wore jockstraps.
So yeah, Cam Soda offered this nigga $1 million to lead a
Or eight.
huh?
Eight.
$1 million to lead like fucking workouts on like Cam Soda. But he didn't even have to be naked. He gets to wear his jockstrap.
So basically, what he's doing for free, he could have been doing for $1 million.
Facts. No, they offered it to him just now.
Oh.
And then yeah, he also like a sports apparel place. They offered this nigga to make like Gardner Minshew official jockstraps. And you know me, I'll pre-order one. I'll even buy one for y'all. And we'll do the exercise together. Make it the podcast cover.
Would you
Shit,
buy
say
one- would
less.
you buy one that's
YouTube video coming soon.
Ooh, a used? I dropped $500 on that one, big dog.
What?
Nah, bro, don't judge me.
Do you think he'll ever get Tom Coughlin in there doing the same shit?
Bro, I hope he kills Tom Coughlin.
I don't know. I kind of like to see Tom Coughlin in a jockstrap. I think that'd be
Interesting.
interesting. And how do you think Jalen Ramsey feels about all this? Is that why Jalen Ramsey wanted out? He thought his sexuality was being tested, put to the limits.
Shit, nigga. My sexuality was being tested. You know what I mean?
God. Oh God.
Chase, thoughts?
No.
No? Okay. Oh yeah, apparently what Jalen Ramsey, what got him wanting to trade was like upper management made some comments about this nigga that he just found like insulting, and he was like, all right, like I love this city, I like my teammates, but nah. Which did they call him a faggot? Knowing Tom Coughlin like you do.
Yeah, knowing Tom Coughlin, and he also has a problem with how they use him because he wants to use his full abilities and be put in like man coverage.
Yeah, but
they play like that same Seattle, like basically what you do with Richard Sherman is you just put him in a zone and let him shut down like one half of the field. But he since he has such a big body and can run, he wants to be used as more of like a man up, like put me on the best receiver, let me lock him down.
Bro, you remember that game last year where he was following DeAndre Hopkins around, even though the Jaguars were playing like zone?
Yeah.
This nigga was playing man, and it fucked up the whole defense.
Hey, that's what he wants to do.
I mean, that's
as the best corner in the league, you should like if you have a
well,
corner who's
what
capable.
about Stephon Gilmore, bro?
Anyways, if you have a corner who's capable, the reason he is one of the better cornerbacks in the league is because his safety help is totally different than what Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey, people are talking about he's getting cooked now because he's playing zone and he's supposed to have safety help, and his safety's just not there.
Who are their safeties? They got what's his name? Byron Church or whatever.
Barry Church.
They had Barry Church. He might have
I
left.
think don't they have Tashawn Gibson?
Oh.
I haven't checked their secondary in a while.
I hope they don't have him because that nigga's fucking.
I haven't checked their secondary in a while. I've been lacking on my roster knowledge.
Hey, while we're still on the Jaguars, a big story came out. So apparently a couple years ago, when Gardner Minshew was in college, he was like brought in, and he was gonna redshirt that year. Like to keep his availability or eligibility. About like redshirting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently the quarterback got injured. This nigga didn't want to play, so he tried to break his hand with a hammer.
Wait, Garner tried to break his own hand with a hammer?
Yes. He got drunk and like hit his hand with a hammer like 5 times, he said. But he couldn't break it, and that shit just swelled up. And nigga said, did this nigga blacksmith his hand into making him into a god?
Deadass? That nigga's a pussy.
What the?
Okay, no, first of all, no, being a backup quarterback, that's the move in the NFL.
No, he was in college.
I know. But I'm saying, like, working your way to backup.
Like, being a backup on a football team, on a successful football team, is actually nice.
You get to hang with the quarterback, the cool kids. You still get hoes. You still on the squad.
No, he wanted to be the backup.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's nice.
That's why. Yeah, why?
I'm saying the reason he's a bitch is because he couldn't break his hand with a hammer.
Oh, I was going to say, nigga.
And he was drunk. Come on now.
And he was on some.
I would have yammed my shit.
Nigga, I'll yam your shit right now.
But if you don't do it in the first try, it just makes everything worse.
Chase, is your airdrop on, sir?
Bro, stop airdropping me pictures of your meat.
Brother. See what I'm saying?
You airdrop me something on Twitter? What the hell?
Come on, brother. Check that out. This has to do with the podcast.
I can't take my eyes off of it.
I promise you. Anyway, but yeah, Gardner Minshew, legend.
Can confirm the best 15 in the league.
Who wears 15 in the league? I can't even.
Mahomie.
That's the guy in the middle.
Yes.
Mahomie.
All right, sure. Hey, he's the best white 15.
I mean, Mahomes is halfway.
Is Gardner Minshew the best quarterback in his division? Because Deshaun Watson, I mean, he's obviously better, but he's not going to survive the season.
Does Deshaun Watson look that good in the jockstrap? I don't know.
I mean, he looks that good in normal clothes. So.
All right, sis.
Pause.
All right.
This podcast is not homophobic.
All right. We'll keep it on the Jaguars. Where do we want Jalen Ramsey to go?
Chiefs. I think that's right.
But actually, okay. Before the breaking news of AB getting released, which we'll talk about later on the pod.
What are you doing?
Go ahead, bro. I'm listening.
Okay.
But before that happened, I really wanted him to go to the Chiefs so he could kind of counteract the AB trade, or not the AB trade, the AB pickup that they had. Because Josh Gordon and AB, Chiefs aren't going to be able to fuck with them.
Yeah, they was letting that dick spit on the Dolphins.
But if you have...
They wasn't? Come on, bro.
If you have Jalen Ramsey on one of them...
That makes that shit a little bit easier.
And then you have, fucking...
That gives you a much better of a chance.
Kyle Fuller on the other? Whew.
No, that gives you much... Just double cover him. That gives you a much better chance. But now that he's not there, I've heard he wants to go to Tennessee. Because that's where he's from. And then I think...
Jalen Ramsey does?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
That's where he's from.
Why would you go from one ass team to another ass team?
Just because I guess it's just a hometown thing. But, I mean, since it seems like he wants to win, I don't know if...
You think he got a rice and cabbage man down there?
Probably.
That shit.
I think everybody does.
Jalen, I'll move to Miami and be your rice and cabbage guy down there. Just hit me up.
Sheesh.
Come to the Dolphins.
Sheesh.
We'll break his leg, put him on ice until next year.
No. But if he really wants to win, he should definitely not go there.
They're saying the Chiefs...
But their defense will be super nice.
They're saying the Chiefs and the Eagles are probably the favorites right now.
Eagles. I hope he
I
don't go to
need
the
the Eagles.
Eagles.
Yeah.
I hope he don't go to the Eagles.
Woo! Flying bird, fly.
Or fly, Eagles, flying. Fuck no.
Nah, if he went to the Eagles, though, he'll definitely TO himself for like a year and a half.
You said what?
Bro, the Eagles fans are fucking haters, nigga.
No, they are.
They will run this man out of town.
Nah, but I just don't. I don't want him to go to the NFC. I do not want.
I don't mind seeing him in the Super Bowl, but I do not want to run into this man in the playoffs. I do not want this man
Playoffs?
covering Julio in the
For the
fourth.
Falcons?
Hey, the potential. But we better make the playoffs without Drew Brees. We
Look,
better.
bro, Teddy Bridgewater is just black Matt Ryan, a.k.a. more athletic Matt Ryan. So,
Anyways, I mean, speaking of Teddy Bridgewater,
speaking of the Saints, you saw they asked that boy, what's his name? Alvin Kamara. They was like, hey, y'all niggas think y'all still making a Super Bowl? He was like, you see this Florida Lee on this?
oh yeah, I did see that.
It's nice.
That's just my name was like
Hey, that's why he got that nose ring.
same. But why? How do you think Teddy Bridgewater is gonna do in these? Well, he has like what 4 weeks,
Bro,
4 or 5
niggas-
weeks to Brees gets
5
back?
to 6.
Yeah, to Drew Brees is back.
Nigga,
So.
they're probably gonna lose 2 of those games. Who do they play?
I mean, if they only lose 2 of those games, I think that's good.
No, yeah, I think them going 500 is like
Yeah, if they come out 500, that's a win.
Yeah,
if
'cause
anything.
if they're like 3-3 when Breeze comes back, they could definitely hit like a 7-1.
But that's also relying on Drew Brees to come back from a broken thumb and be
Bro,
wet with it.
He's gonna let that dick spit like always.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
When is he ever not? All right, so if we go down the list.
Hey, let the dick spit NFC Championship game
Well, he was stopped.
when he threw a pick in OT.
Hey, you know who else threw?
You know
a
who
pick
doesn't throw
in
picks
OT?
in OT?
Matt Ryan.
You know who
Because
doesn't,
he doesn't
throw
even
picks
get to
in OT? Matt
play in
Ryan.
OT.
Okay, shut up.
But all right, man. So if we go down the list, the Saints play the Seahawks this Sunday, so they're probably
That's probably a loss.
that's an L.
Yeah, I'd
Which
say a
they
loss.
might have lost that with Breeze because I'm pretty sure it's in Seattle. Then they have to play the holy shit. They have to play the Cowboys. Next.
That's a loss. That's
Yeah,
a loss.
So 0-2, not looking too good here. But then they
Okay.
get to play the Bucks.
That
at
should
home.
that could be a loss. It's a divisional game,
That's a
but it should be a win. It should
I'm
be a
gonna give
win.
them the dub on that.
Yeah, it should be a
And
win.
then they play the Jaguars.
Ooh,
They could easily go like 2-2.
yeah.
And then after that,
I don't know about easily because Jaguars. I don't know if they're an easy.
But after that week, if he's still not back,
It's projected 2 more weeks
niggas
after
low
that.
key fucked because they have to play the Bears in Chicago.
Sheesh.
And then they have a bye week.
Nah, after that they play the Cardinals.
Oh, that should be a win. So
No,
you
yeah.
could come out 3-3.
Yeah, no, their bye week will be between the game between that and then when they play that bum team, the Falcons. I think
Okay,
they're
so
called?
they should be 3-3 if Sean Payton can work his magic. They should come back 3-3.
put out some bounties on niggas.
Yeah, basically. Come out 3-3.
Well, they'd be 4-4. And so you give Drew Brees, he only needs to go.
What down the stretch? 6-2?
You
Yeah.
can see that.
Yeah, because the South is fucking trash. Now.
You can see that. Yeah, depending on if Cam come back and depending on what
He's
we do.
not. He's not. He's done, man.
No, bro. Cam is not.
Bro, did you see that dude that said Cam brought the Panthers down with his selfish play?
Yes, that was fucking
Nigga, he
Cannonballing.
He gave up his fucking
That
legs
shit was
and,
so-
and fucking shoulder for you niggas.
that shit.
It was him, and then there was the dude on First Things First. He's a
College.
No one watches that show. But
the
continue.
greatest talk show, second greatest talk
He
show.
has a
Behind the
LeBron
Lite
meat
Brite.
rider and a racist on it.
Who's the racist?
And a crackhead.
Who's the racist?
The white bitch.
How's she racist?
She's white and a woman. I would say, don't even say anything.
Okay, well that makes you racist then.
Facts.
But yeah, no,
There's been a lot of Cam Newton slander, and I won't take it.
my man is injured, bro. Before the
Play where he supposedly retweaked his ankle.
against the Bucks,
My man was 7-8.
he was looking decent. Last year, before he injured that shoulder, they were like 6-2. Let my man get back to. Let my man. It sucks to say because I'm a Falcons fan, but let my man get rolling again.
Rolling
And
like his
he
ankle
finna be
was
straight.
last Thursday?
You said what?
Is it rolling like his ankle did last Thursday?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. But yeah, that means that shit, what's his name? Kyle Allen, I think.
They're
He's gonna
back
be
up.
starting. Yeah.
Yuck.
So, knowing what you know about, the let's say the racial relationship, in North Carolina. How good of a game does that nigga have to have for like niggas to be calling up to like Panthers radios all week, being like, should this nigga be starting over?
No,
Cam?
there's no way, bro.
If a Panther fan
Bro,
thinks that it is time to move on from Cam, they are not a Panther fan.
Bro, listen.
There's no way. Bro, I'm a Falcons fan. I hate the Panthers.
I'm telling you.
There's no way that man is done.
You haven't done your research, bro.
There's no way that man is done.
I'm telling you, bro. You haven't done your... Bro, for years, anytime Cam would be asked, there would be niggas like, should we put Jimmy Clausen in? Niggas, you don't remember how much niggas used to love fucking... Who was that backup they had forever? Anderson?
Oh, Derek Anderson?
Yeah, every time Cam would throw a fucking pick, niggas would be like, Derek Anderson... Like, bro, that shit was crazy. And Brett, he was ass.
I didn't
So
see
if Kyle
any of
Allen,
that.
if Kyle Allen comes out and throws like, no, I got this from like Bomani Jones, who is from that area,
Oh.
and he used to do a radio show in that area. Yeah, now he apparently like the divide up there is like, because when you see how Cam acts versus how most of their fans are,
I believe that.
you can see that because he's he's outspoken and shit.
That's why I'm glad the Falcons don't have a black quarterback yet, like behind Matt Ryan, because in Atlanta, them niggas might want Matty Ice out of there if there was a black quarterback who came in for a game and did something nice.
But then you also have to remember all the LGBTs in Atlanta. And then you have to remember that picture of Matt Ryan in a brawl. So he is safe.
Yeah, seeing him like that,
bro, I'm telling you, if Kyle
he
Allen,
could be he's my quarterback.
If Kyle, what?
Nothing.
If Kyle Allen comes out, goes for like 250, 2 touchdowns, maybe a pick or two, it's gonna be mad niggas like I think. And if they win the game, it doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter, bro, because they got the new social justice warrior owner, so Cam's gonna be in there.
Wait, who are they playing?
They play the.
I think it was a game I had them losing.
No, they're definitely gonna lose. Let me see the game. They play the motherfucking. Oh no,
They play the Cardinals.
Honestly, I got the Cardinals.
I don't know. The
Bro, they barely lost both of their games, and the Panthers have a rookie.
But you had Cam playing like ass.
So.
No, I'm saying the Cardinals have barely lost.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Panthers.
And like both of those losses have been to like teams that are straight. Actually, the Ravens are good so far, but the Lions, they've been straight.
Yeah.
So like they haven't been bad.
They played 2 good teams, I'd say.
I wouldn't call the Lions a good team.
I call the Lions a good team.
I wouldn't.
I call it.
Neither would anyone else with eyes. But anyway, moving on.
And speaking of the Lions, not in the notes, but Darius Slay, he got the game-saving pick, but he was getting cooked last week.
But he's getting older. He's like what, 30?
I don't know. He was getting his ass cooked.
Darius Big Gay Slay was getting
But
cooked.
hey, he's called Big Play Slay, and he did make the big play. So
yeah, he Marcus
Respect.
Peters that shit.
So yeah, dead ass. Get cooked all game and just make that one play that's kind of like, oh, that's why we have you on the squad.
Hey, that's a Julio Jones special.
Fuck no.
Nigga, he had like 3 catches last Sunday.
He had like 4 catches.
Oh,
But you ain't see the catch on the sideline?
Congratulations!
You ain't see the catch on the sideline?
I don't give a
The
fuck,
toe
bro.
tap
Oh,
catch?
nobody wants to
That
talk
was
about
the same
nobody
Super
wants to
Bowl
talk about the
catch.
Falcons, bro. Okay,
Same Super
Enough.
Bowl catch.
Enough.
And he doesn't get recognized
Nigga,
for
you look
because
like
we fucking lost.
You look like a Super Bowl in the head. Anyway,
Aw, I appreciate it.
moving on. Did you see this Gronk situation, bro?
I did see it.
This nigga was
Gronk has stage 17 CTE.
This nigga was in an argument with a fucking neurosurgeon, I think a neuroscientist or whatever. And that nigga said you can't cure CT, and this nigga said, yes you can, I cured mine. Putting aside the fact that you can't diagnose CTE in someone until they're dead, what is this man trying? Is he trying to shill his CBD merchandise on us like Peter at work?
I don't know, but he definitely has. Maybe it's good that he's out of the league. Maybe he does need to put some steroids in his brain and build his shit back up because he's obviously struggling to think right now.
Hey, speaking of niggas who don't need to be back in the league, so that Calvin interview, bro?
No,
it was like him saying that he had like 10 concussions or whatever that he could remember. He said there was a game in 2012 where he had a concussion, and he was like, I knew I had a concussion. I just hadn't like been diagnosed. And he said the Lions like made him lie about it.
Damn.
And then he showed like his fingers, bro. Deadass, like his ring finger it curves to like the fucking left while the rest of his fingers are like straight. So it was like,
I believe it. Have you seen Torrey Holt's fingers?
mm.
His ring finger does the exact opposite. That hoe goes straight right. That shit is disgusting.
Oh yeah, no, being straight is definitely disgusting.
Oh, I can agree. Just kidding. I'm sure.
I think you.
I'm pretty sure.
What?
All right. Let's get to some of these games. All right. Ravens versus Chiefs. How you think that's gonna hold out?
Are we going in order?
No, I highlighted some good games this week. Ravens versus Chiefs. How are you feeling about that? You got Chiefs?
I think the Ravens are probably gonna like fall back to earth this week.
You think so? Okay.
Because they barely beat the Cardinals, and I know we said they're not bad, but they are like a super young team with a young ass quarterback and a rookie like head coach and shit. And their defense is not good.
All right, this is the perfect time to introduce the new segment. I got 5 on it.
Don't sue us, the Lunas.
Yeah, please don't. But for this segment, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be offering each other 3 bets to take for $5.
Well, Kane's didn't offer them to me because I can't be bothered.
Okay, I will offer my 3 bets to him.
Thank you, bro.
Okay, so
You got anything else to offer me?
we'll talk about that later. Okay, so before you take any one of these bets, listen to all 3. All right, I give you Ravens beat the Chiefs. Okay. Daniel Jones throws for 300 yards his first start. They're playing the Bucks. Browns come in and wax the Rams. Which one are you taking 5? I will happily give you $5 or take my $5 for any 3 of these bets.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say I don't think the Ravens are gonna beat the Chiefs. I don't see that happening. I don't even think Lamar Jackson's gonna be bad in this game. I think he'll just have an average game after having 2 amazing games to start the season.
Yeah. But they are playing a very bad defense.
Yeah, but the Ravens,
that defense is almost as bad as the Dolphins defense.
All right, relax. They have caused turnovers, bro. Also, I have a really bad Dolphin stat to lay on you after this, but we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
And then the Browns beating the Rams. Wait, does it just them beating, or they gotta beat them down? I can see
by
them,
2 possessions. 2 possessions. I'll say so. It's not like they blow them out by 20, but 14.
I am higher on Daniel Jones than most people, so I'm gonna take 300 yards.
Wait, so no, I'm betting you that he throws for 300 yards.
Wait, so what would I be betting?
Well, you have to make your own bets for me. These are my bets to you. I bet the Ravens will beat the Chiefs. I bet that Daniel Jones will throw for 300 yards.
Oh,
and
I
bet
gotta
the Browns
pick one.
will wax the Rams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the one I think that isn't gonna happen, I'll pick.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then the Ravens are not gonna beat the Chiefs.
Okay. I'll collect my $5 next podcast.
And I'll collect my cheeks if you take them.
I will happily take them.
Anyways, I haven't gotten mine together, but this is more of a Kane segment. I wanted to give him something to do so he doesn't bother me when we're on the big boy topics. Kane.
Head ass. Okay. So for the Ravens Chiefs game, what do you think the score is going to be? Or how do you have?
I'm gonna say 30-24. I don't think they're gonna lose. I think it's gonna be like a 1-possession game, like the last one, where this nigga Mahomes probably got pull some bullshit out of his behind, because we don't cuss on this podcast, but he had to fucking win the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think this is actually gonna be a super close game, and I think it's gonna come down to both quarterbacks leading a game-winning drive, but Lamar Jackson gets the ball last, and I think the score is gonna be 28-27. Ravens.
You think he throws a touchdown at the end of the game?
I don't know. He might not throw a touchdown, but I think he'll get the ball. Mahomes will probably get the ball back with 2 minutes left, score too damn quick, and then
the Patriots game.
Yeah, and then Lamar Jackson with a minute 20 left, throws a bomb, runs it, throws a slant, touchdown, and they win the game.
I don't see a nigga throwing a slant, but I could see that potentially happening, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, so because I think both teams are gonna be able to score. The Ravens have a nice defense, but it is Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. So does defense really matter? Holding them to 27 is a defensive performance against the Chiefs. So,
but yeah, stay tuned, listeners, because next week I'll have my segment. I got 5 in it, and I'll explain that to y'all later. But anyway, before we get on to some of the more serious NFL stories, I think we should, let's knock out the predictions right now.
Okay.
Also, yeah, the Dolphins that I have for you that I actually saw today on our sub was, all right, so get this, bro. When the Dolphins offense is on the field, not the punting team, not the defense, the Dolphins are getting outscored 14-10.
Damn. That feels...
giving up 2 defensive touchdowns.
That feels really bad. I'm glad I'm not a Dolphins fan. And that is all I can say about that.
Hey, we have Super Bowls.
Y'all have nice jerseys.
Yeah, and
I'll give you that.
Best player didn't take a picture in a bra.
Y'all have Super Bowl. No, wait.
No, we have 2.
Y'all got 2, yeah.
Fucking idiot.
But y'all's best quarterback didn't get one.
Y'all have been in the NFL since the 60s, too, and y'all never won one.
Oh, we came in the league at the same time?
You niggas are like the Browns of the NFC.
Bro, suck my meats. But yeah, the Falcons and Dolphins came in the league at the same time. And the 2 oldest teams, fun fact, Bears and Cardinals. 2 oldest teams.
One has never had a good quarterback, and the other one's never won a Super Bowl.
Oh, it feels bad. All right, let's get to these predictions.
All right, brother. First up, Dolphins-Cowboys.
Dolphins-Cowboys. Okay, my score prediction, I got Cowboys 30, Dolphins 14. I say y'all get in the end zone twice. I don't know how, but I say y'all get in the end zone twice.
I also have the Cowboys. I'm going to say 37-7, 37-7. Our score comes when Taco Carlton forces a fumble that leads to a defensive touchdown, and then we hail this nigga as a hero.
That would be a win for the Dolphins.
Hold on, bro. That. And I'm not done because I have to make this a Dolphin story. He does that in his first game, and then never does anything like that ever again, and we still pay this nigga. I can see that happening.
That makes sense.
But all right, both going Dolphins on that one.
Yep. Oh, you said both. You mean Cowboys?
Cowboys.
But y'all get a mental win with the Taco Charlton force.
Hey, bro.
I feel okay. Seven is gonna come from that, and then one's gonna be like a Josh Rosen fade that is just gonna luckily get caught.
I was gonna say, who's he gonna throw?
Yeah, it's just gonna be
because Jakeem Grant dropped a fucking wide open deep ball last.
They're gonna get like a good punt return or some shit, and then
fucking
just
bum, and he's fucking 5'3", and people under 5'6" should be murdered. Sorry. But anyway, hold on. Chase, can you pause? Sorry for that interruption, sports fans. I had to spread my legs a little bit. Anyway, moving on. Bengals and Bills. I think we differ on this. I actually think the Bengals are going to win.
I definitely think the Bills are going to win. I think it's going to be a very close game, though. I got my score. I got Bills 2017.
Yeah, no, mine's pretty close, too. I got, I don't think the game's going to be that high scoring. Not because either of these teams really has, a great defense, but they're both offenses and defense are both kind of mid. So I could see 17-13 Bengals.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a low-scoring game, though. I don't think... Although Andy Dalton is probably going to put up some yards, I don't think they're going to be any touchdowns or anything. Their touchdowns are probably going to be like a John Ross... fade.
Tyler Eifert, that nigga's good for one catch, one touchdown.
Bro, I was watching part of their game last week. He looks slow now. Them injuries, he gets to run some routes, but he looks slow. I'll say that.
Yeah, he lost his shit. He looks like a shell of himself.
Yeah.
Moving on to Lions Eagles. I feel like we're gonna differ on this one too, cause I got the Eagles, and I'm gonna say 27-21. They go down. I can see this being week 1, where they go down 14-0, and then the Lions, who have given up 2 leads already this year.
Yep.
They give up this lead, and they're not able to come back again.
I actually agree with you.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, no, I do not. I think the Lions. I think the Lions are a good team, but I don't see them beating the Eagles. And as much as I think the Lions are a good team, I always think they're going to lose every game they play.
Did you see who the Eagles have like not playing this week though?
I know
Uh,
Deshaun Jackson and Alshon Jeffrey are still out.
and Dallas Goedert, he's not playing either.
Yeah.
He's like their second tight end.
Yeah.
And Zach Ertz is like hobbled.
Yeah. He's still gonna play though.
Oh yeah, nah, if he doesn't, then who's he gonna throw it to? Aguilar.
Yeah. And their O line has been looking really bad. Like their O line, not really bad, but like we had Wentz like running, and that's against our D line.
Weren't them two niggas like two of their niggas hurt? What's his name got hurt? I think Jason Peters.
Yeah, I believe they have one missing, but it feels bad because if the Falcons, if we're getting pressure on you with 4, that's not good. We got Grady Jarrett and Pat McKinley, but
and y'all also have 2015 sack champion Vic Beasley.
Yuck. Trade Vic Beasley and a first and a second and get Jalen Ramsey.
Hey, bro, dead ass. What would y'all get for like Vic Beasley straight up, like a 6th round pick?
Yeah, like a 6th round, 5th round pick. 5th round might be too. It might be too.
Y'all should trade that nigga to us because we're trying to be ass. We'll give y'all like a 6th round pick.
No.
Have him on and Taco on each end.
No, Tack and Taco. Fuck no. The Tack Attack.
Build that wall because he's a taco.
Next game.
Jets, Patriots. See, for this one,
I think we're gonna differ on this one.
I know we both do that, but in order to like, add a little fun to this matchup, let's do this one by how much are the Patriots beating the Jets by? Because
okay.
I'm gonna say 40.
40.
I could see like a 43 to like 3 game.
40.
Because
I respect the Jets defense. I think it's gonna be a dub, but I think they're gonna beat them by like what?
Hey, bro, Jamal Adams, he was low-key getting cooked up last week.
I think they're gonna beat them by like 20. I think it'll be a like 20. It'll be like a 27-7 type game. Because I said 27-7. Because I think the Jets have a nice defense.
Is that with like Tom Brady coming off after the first quarter?
No, but I think the Jets have a respectable defense. Like I think the Jets defense is actually nice.
Nigga, this past offense so far is looking like one of the 5 best ones they've had.
No, it is. But listen, the Jets could have easily beat the Browns, but their offense was just not doing shit. They were literally just sitting back there waiting for Myles Garrett to do shit, like fuck them up. And so I think it'll be. I don't think it's gonna be close. I got them winning by 20. I'll say 21, 7-28, just 4 clean touchdowns. That's what I got. So they'll beat them by 21.
Yeah, that's fair, bro. I mean, I hate the Jets. Fuck the Jets. So
J-E-T, Jets.
gay.
G-A-Y, gay.
J or gay or both. Yeah, I might be down for either. I feel like we're gonna differ on this one too, but not for the reasons people would think. Falcons at Colts.
Okay.
I got the Falcons.
Well, I obviously got the Falcons.
I low-key thought you was gonna say, well, I don't know, man. The Colts, they're kind of nice.
No, I definitely think the Colts are nice. I don't think we're gonna come in and wax them because they have their run game, like our weakness.
Oh yeah, Marlon Mack been going off.
Yeah, he is supposed to be injured though, so he might get some he might get some playing time, but it might be their backup getting a lot of reps.
Well, I mean, y'all line also is
our run defense is not that great. Is not that great. And so if they do, I think this is going to be a low scoring game because I think they're finna run the ball on us. And
yeah,
I think our offense picks up a little bit. I don't think we look bad, but I think the score is going to be like, I got 24-20 Falcons.
Oh, I got it like, I'll say because y'all low-key been having some like red zone trouble this year.
As usual.
So yeah, I got it like 23-10 Falcons. Like y'all get in the red zone like 5 times, but only score like twice.
Yeah, see,
score a touchdown twice. So that 23-10 is like how I see it. Unless like
wait, so we got 23.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I think Brissett's gonna put up like 20 on us. Because I don't
know. I feel like because bro, y'all seen what's his name?
I think our offense is. I don't think our offense is gonna struggle too much.
I think
he has like 3 picks.
He's giving up like a 0.0 rating when
he hasn't given up a single pass.
Yeah, this year. So I don't know. I mean, like they're fucking. wide receiver core is, without reproach. But still, I don't know.
Yeah.
Plus, with Vic Beasley coming off the edges, he can have enough time to throw. Let's be honest here.
That man will have enough time to beat his meat, take a 5-minute break, come back to it, and then Vic Beasley will finally get there, and then miss the sack.
Shit, I guess I gotta watch that game. Moving on, Raiders Vikings. Ugh. This is the game I could see being really bad, and the Vikings win by 6.
Yeah, this is definitely because Kirk Cousins is finna. I don't like it.
That nigga's fucking cheap.
I really wish I was the owner, or not the owner, the general manager of the Vikings.
So you could fire yourself for giving.
Yeah, so I can fire myself and never give myself a job again. Because the fact that you give that man that much money when he never did shit with the Redskins besides get garbage time points and yards. Yeah, and then win games against bums.
Like a good fucking... Because Jay Gruden's not like a bad coach. So
he's not horrible. I'll say that.
I think he's good with offenses. He just doesn't know shit about defense. Kind of like John Gruden, actually.
I mean, that is...
But anyway, yeah. I could see this being like a contender for one of the worst games of the week. In terms of because this year we've had a few close games that when you look at the score, you're like, oh, that might have been a good game. And then you watch and you're like, nah.
Yeah, not really.
Like the fucking Chargers-Lions game.
Yeah.
That's a contender for worst game of the year so far.
Yeah, that shit was bad. That shit was horrible.
Even though worst game of the year so far, low-key, might be Monday. Is one of them. Not the Jags. The Jets and Browns.
Oh yeah,
that OBJ play was the only good play in that game.
Both of his plays were watching the Jets offense was horrible. But for this game, I'm actually gonna switch it up. I got Raiders.
Nigga, what in the fuck?
I don't know why, bro, but I feel like this is just. I feel like it's gonna be a sloppy ass game, like you said, and I feel like it's gonna be like a 10-13 game, and the Raiders are really just finna win because it's just a gross game, and it's just. Nobody scored in the fourth quarter at all. It's been 13-10 since damn near halftime.
All right, see, the reason I think it's going to be a close game, but the Vikings are going to come out on top is because Kirk Cousins and Derek Carr are both super mistake-free, mistake-y. I don't know what word. The opposite of mistake-free quarterbacks.
Yeah.
They're going to fuck up a lot. Bro, I just want to let you know, after the first quarter, when the Raiders scored 10 on the Chiefs, bro, the next 3 quarters, Derek Carr didn't throw the ball past 7 yards and complete a pass the rest of the game.
See,
and the Vikings defense is way better than the Raiders defense.
Yeah, 100%. I'm not. The Vikings are probably gonna win this game, but I think for some reason, I wouldn't put money on it, but for some reason, I think the Raiders are gonna end up winning this. I don't know why, because the Vikings really, bro. Kirk Cousins, he played the first game against us. He didn't have to throw the ball because Dalvin Cook
still wasn't good.
Dalvin Cook was running it down our throats, so he only had to throw 10 passes. And then versus the Packers, their defense has been looking kind of nice.
And he was fucking awful too.
Yeah, he was bad.
The only good plays he had was because fucking Diggs and what's his name was dragging this nigga to having good plays.
Yeah, at least it was a good defensive plan. But like I said, for some reason, I just got this feeling in me that the Raiders are finna win this.
Where in you?
Deep inside.
Just got the feeling. Anyways, moving on. But yeah, my final prediction is Vikings 16-10. What score did you give?
Raiders 13-10.
Fair.
Like I said, it's going to get 13-10 at halftime, maybe midway through the third quarter, and it's just not going to be a score after that.
Bro, I ain't going to lie. I think Mike Zimmer's a really good coach, but with their schedule this year and how they've been playing so far, I could see that nigga being on the hot seat when they're end.
He's a good defensive coach. It's just he can't get the offense right.
And he keeps hiring bums to run.
And then the one time he did get the offense right, they go to the NFC Championship, and then their defense fucks up.
And they let that nigga leave. Yeah. All right, next up, Ravens Chiefs. We already did that. I picked Chiefs. Kane picked Ravens.
Yes, sir.
Next up, Broncos and Packers. Yeah, I can see. Nah,
I definitely
Packers are gonna win this game.
Yeah, I definitely have the Packers winning.
I want to pick against them because I hate Aaron Rodgers, but I can't. The Broncos, they look just fucking low key. They should have won that game last week, and they definitely got hoed. But still, they haven't really looked good. The Bears just look bad.
Yeah,
but yeah, they definitely got hoed though. I think we can agree the Bears should be 0-2 right now.
I can't disagree with that.
Bro, that play was some bullshit. I hate the Broncos and I like the Bears, but yeah, that was some. Refs has been on some shit this year.
I think the Packers. I think this is going to be a pretty easy win. The only person on the Broncos offense, at least, that has looked good is Emmanuel Sanders.
No.
Very surprising since he has Joe Flacco throwing.
Bro, what's his name too? The nigga, I forgot his name. He wears 14. He low key been nice.
I don't know.
Like their receivers have low key been good. It's just Joe
Philip
Flacco.
Lindsay hasn't been good.
Joe
either.
Flacco's still a bum.
Philip Lindsay, who was supposed to be nice for them. Well, I thought they weren't going to do bad because I was like, Emmanuel Sanders, you got decent receivers. Their O-line isn't horrible. And then you have Philip Lindsay. I was like,
And
they could go like 7-9.
And don't they still got Chris Harris on defense?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say 27-7 Packers.
I say 24-7.
That's
So
fair.
about the same, but I don't think Aaron Rodgers gonna come in there and like light it up or nothing.
I mean, he low key ain't really been balling this year.
He's also played two of the toughest defenses in the league, but
I mean, so did Gardner Minshew, and he's like 1-2.
Anyways, what?
All right, moving on. Packers and Cardinals, Panthers and Cardinals. I'm not gonna lie, I got the Cardinals, and I'm gonna say like 20-13. Nah,
Okay, this game,
2013. I like.
This game is very dependent on if Cam plays.
He's not. They already ruled him out.
Oh, they ruled him out.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Okay, without Cam playing, it's definitely the Cardinals. I think that boy.
And it's a home game for them too, I believe.
I feel like Kyler Murray comes in there, gets his first dub. It's gonna be a hard fight though. I don't think this is gonna be easy just because the Panthers defense and Christian McCaffrey.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna change my score. I'm gonna say 13-9.
Yeah, I think I got.
Because the Panthers defense actually has been balling this year. They just keep getting fucked because, niggas can't do shit on offense.
I got Cardinals 21-20. I think this is gonna be a super close game. I think Christian McCaffrey's gonna get him some touchdowns. The backup is gonna come in, throw like a touchdown, and then Kyler Murray is gonna end up squeezing it out by one. That's how
You think he's gonna let that dick medium spit or like full spit?
I
Because
plead the fifth.
the one part of the Panthers I think isn't that strong like defensively. It's like their secondary is straight.
Yeah, they're saying there's not that good.
So like, actually low key, David Johnson been struggling anyway. But yeah, like
It's not.
they're not gonna.
Their
do shit in
O
the run
line
game.
is trash. So I don't think the Cardinals gonna be able to really exploit the secondary like that. So I don't think they're gonna put up points just because their O line is very bad. David Johnson is out there running with no help.
Hey, like always.
Exactly.
Moving on. Bucks Giants. I feel like we're gonna disagree on this because I got the Giants. Like,
Oh well, as you saw in my, I got 5 on it. I think.
wait, you got the Giants?
You know what? No. I think Daniel Jones is still gonna. Actually, no, I do have the Giants. I can't convince myself that the Bucks are gonna win this.
This
Because
just feels like
because I have it's one of those feelings, and I have a deep feeling that Daniel Jones is gonna come out and put up like 300 yards, and I think this is gonna be a super low scoring game. I got 13-10. I say Giants 13-10.
yeah, I'm gonna say. First of all, I think this game's gonna suck.
Yeah, this is gonna be a horrible game.
Because Daniel Jones, I think he's gonna play well, but he's invariably, gonna make a mistake.
This game,
And then Jameis Winston, I feel like this is one of those games where like people are like, Jameis should feast. He's playing a weak ass defense. The Giants defense is fucking
trash.
But yeah, I feel like this is one of those games where he should have a good game, but he comes out and throws like 3 picks.
Yeah,
And then I think Saquon's gonna go off again.
he's gonna have their only touchdown.
That nigga's averaging like 8 yards a carry right now.
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, and fucking Tampa Bay. I mean,
And they're
Tampa
only
Bay has a
giving
good-ass
the ball like 12 times a game too.
yeah, like Tampa Bay has a good ass defensive line. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like Saquon could like get past that line, and then
once he gets past it,
he's home free.
This game, this game for.
Oh, I don't know if I
Daniel
gave my
Jones-
prediction yet, but I say like 10-7.
Okay, I got 13-2. For Daniel Jones, you know what? No, I'm gonna switch. I got Bucks. This is what I think's gonna happen. Daniel Jones he's still gonna have his 300 yards, but this game is gonna be boom or bust for him just because he's either gonna have a nice game or because with Bruce Arians, bro, he likes to blitz. he likes to send the crib. And since it's a rookie quarterback, he finna be on Daniel Jones' ass.
I feel like they
and
won't.
So I kind of want to change. I think I'm a same score, but I got Bucks.
I feel like
Bucks
they can't blitz that much because, bro, one blitz, Saquon hits them niggas with a halfback draw.
Yeah,
70-yard shit.
Yeah,
them niggas ain't doing shit against that man in the open field.
Yeah, but I think Bruce Arians is finna send the house. I still think Daniel Jones
think
is
it's
gonna
gonna
get his 300.
Think it's gonna be an Aryan Nation on Sunday.
Ooh, I still think he's gonna get his 300 because I think the Bucks are gonna jump out to like a low key quick lead. I think it's gonna be like 13-0 at like halftime, and so they just kind of airing it out, trying to get it back in reasonable distance, and then they get like a field goal, and then Daniel Jones comes down, tries to score, hands it off to Saquon, gets 10, can't score after that.
All right, next game, I think we're in agreement. Seahawks over the Saints, and it's in Seattle, so no dome for that boy Teddy. And then, I mean the Seahawks, they're 2-0, and they haven't really looked bad in either of their games. The Saints kind of looked lost whenever Drew Brees went out, so I feel like it's pretty open and shut. Like I'll be very surprised if it's even like, I'm not gonna say they get blown out, but if it's even competitive, I'm gonna say like 27-13.
I think this is actually going to be a super close game because I think the Saints with Drew Brees probably would have won this game like 30-20.
I agree with that.
And I say with give Sean Payton a week with Teddy Bridgewater, I think they come out and it's a close game. I got 28-24 Seahawks.
I mean, I will say though, Sean Payton, he's never really been that great outside. And then you also got to think, like, the Seahawks have beat them, 3 times in a row, I think?
I do not know that number.
And also, Beastquake was 10 years ago.
That was
a little anniversary might knock that man out.
Long-ass time ago. That's crazy.
But, all right, I mean, we both agree on, at least how the game's going to go. Next, Texans-Chargers.
This one, for me...
I'm not feeling the Chargers this year. I'm not going to lie.
They have they have injuries. They're missing people. Bro, what is it with their injuries? I think the one thing you can always count on is the Chargers choking and them being injured and them not paying their players. I would hate to be a Chargers fan because shit is
especially how they fucking dropped them niggas 2 years ago to go to fucking LA where niggas don't give a shit about football like that.
Yeah. Every single year, the Chargers look like one of the best teams in the league. And then they either just get decimated by injuries or they just straight choke. Or a mixture of both. They get decimated by injuries, they still have a good season, and they still choke. And then they let players go because they not finna pay them.
Yeah, and it's also wild that Phillip Rivers is the only one of the 2004 threes still playing. And he's probably the worst one.
Yeah. Saying that, though... Wait, is it in? Where's it at?
Bro, it doesn't matter because for the Chargers, every game is an away game.
I mean, that is very facts.
But I'm pretty sure it's in L.A.
So do we both have the Texans?
Yeah, I got the Texans 34-17. I think that I think Watt Merciless able to get to that boy Phillip Rivers a couple times. They have no run game right now, so they could probably key in on the pass. Fucking
them running backs, Austin Eckler and what's his name, Jackson, I believe.
And they got injuries in the wide receiver core. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think Mike Williams just never plays.
I believe Austin Eckler is the number one fantasy running back right now.
Hunter Henry is still out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they really put up enough because Houston's defense isn't great anymore, but they're still good. And then I think that boy Deshaun will come out and give us another show probably. Yeah, I got Texans 30-20. So I think it'll be a win, but I think the game's going to be closer than 10. I think it'll probably be 23-20 for most of the second half, and then they just get a late touchdown, and then Phillip Rivers and them can't go down and capitalize it all. Hey, bro, if you know anything about Phillip Rivers, that nigga does not go down. 7 kids. Anyway, moving on. Steelers at 49ers. Ugh. This one is actually... I really don't believe that the 49ers are good. I haven't seen anything yet. They're playing the Bengals, who I think are ass. And
But the Steelers don't have. But I feel like the Steelers. I feel like they're gonna try to make a statement
this game. Basically, like Mike Tomlin's finna coach some boys up, and for some reason, bro, I feel like Tom Coughlin. I mean, not Tom Coughlin. Fucking Mike Tomlin
is still gonna get this squad to like 7-9 by the end of the year.
Oh yeah, no, and get fired too.
I don't think he's gonna get fired, but
bro, if they have a losing season, he's getting fired.
No, I don't believe that.
Bro, they don't fuck with that nigga like that. He's black, first of all. Most people don't think he's a good.
I feel like if he would,
a lot of like the Pittsburgh like higher ups and shit, and niggas who know them like Terry Bradshaw and shit think that nigga's ass, and that he's been carried by like just having a great roster. So if any other
but if you go 7-9 with this roster,
that's a good season.
Nigga, they still have a talent-studded roster.
Well, where?
Nigga, Juju.
Okay, but you're missing your
They
starting
have
quarterback.
a bunch of talent on
James
defense.
all you have really is Juju and
they was sucking James Conner down, so they got to live with that
Okay,
now.
they were only doing that because Le'Veon. They wanted to make
Le'Veon Bell feel like
bad about what he was doing.
I mean, I'm just saying, bro. Like
James Conner.
If they go 7-9, he's getting fired. He shouldn't. He definitely shouldn't. Because you're right that he's being asked to do like some crazy shit. But shit's never really been fair for that nigga Mike Tomlin. So if they go 7-9, he's out of here.
I think they're gonna go 7-9 this year. I think the only reason he's gonna keep his job is because Ben Roethlisberger's out. I feel like if Ben Roethlisberger were to be still be there, and then they go 7-9, I think it's guaranteed Mike Tomlin will get fired. But like I said, considering the fact that he kind of got like a little excuse now, a 7-9 would be like damn near like another 13-3 season for the Steelers. It's another we still got the juice.
But yeah, I got the Steelers winning. I think that you're right. I think Mason Rudolph's not going to be that bad. And even if he is, I think their defense is a lot better than the 49ers defense. That boy TJ Watt been going off a little bit.
Yeah, and they just got y'all's boy, Minka Fitzpatrick.
That boy Minka.
Yeah.
A.K.A. the highest rated slot corner in the league last year.
Yeah.
Which makes you think, why would we play him as strong safety? You'll never know because he's gone now.
That's what happens a lot of time though, is because like with Tyrann Mathieu, he's like a nickel corner / safety. Because like you're not always gonna have a nickel.
Last year he was bad at like playing strong safety. Like he could play some free, but Rashad Jones is more of a strong safety. And T.J. McDonald, who we let go.
Because I know with a lot of nickel corners, if you have a safety that can also play nickel corner, that's usually who you play there.
No, like his
so
whole
you don't have
last
to change
year was
personnel
him saying, "I don't feel like comfortable playing this position." And then also, just shit on the Dolphins a little bit. We didn't let this nigga know before like the season started if he was gonna be playing strong safety or if he's gonna be playing slot corner. Which strong safeties, they have to beef up. They're not as worried about speed. So he didn't know. So that nigga beefed up and wasn't worried about speed this like offseason because he thought they was gonna have him back there. And then they was like, "No, we want you to also play slot corner, which is a position where niggas need to be skinnier, like less bulky, and like able to move faster."
Yeah.
So like we low key fuck that nigga over, and I hope that nigga has a successful career. He deserves it.
I think he will,
and I deserve him. But anyway, Steelers.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say like 20-10.
I got Steelers 24-21.
Like I could see fucking. I don't think Garoppolo gonna be bad, but the Steelers defense, them niggas, they got it like that sometimes.
Yeah, I got Steelers 24-21. I think they come there and Kyle Shanahan gets outcoached. Wait, what did I say?
Nothing.
24-20. I feel like I said 24-10. 24-10. Yeah, I feel like Mike Tomlin just come in there and outcoaches Kyle Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan overrated?
No, because I don't think he's overrated. Because what he do with our offense. He might be overrated as a head coach.
Are you saying Matt Ryan is trash and he had to fix him?
No, I'm just saying. He took that offense.
He took a bum to Super Bowl.
No, he took that offense
and
to a
Steve
whole other
Sarkisian
level.
had you niggas running fucking end arounds on the fucking goal line.
Don't talk about Steve Sarkisian.
But anyway, before we move on from the Steelers real quick, bro, I just wanted to have a quick talk about that boy Dante Moncrief. I just want you to know, bro, through 2 games, Dante Moncrief has more drops, 5, than he does receptions, 3. In fact, he has almost as many drops, 5, as he does receiving yards, 7.
Damn.
That nigga's fucking garbage.
That feels bad.
Why did they sign that dude? He wasn't good with was he with the Colts last year?
Yeah.
He wasn't even really nice with them. He got some shit because T.Y.'s so nice you got to fucking have niggas following him around the field. Plus they had Ebron over there.
It feels bad.
Nah, niggas fucking. I mean, I kind of feel bad for Ben Roethlisberger now. Just kidding. No, I don't. Fuck that nigga.
Big Ben? You want to fuck him? I mean, okay.
Hey, even if I didn't, is he still gonna fuck me? Probably.
What?
Moving on. Rams, Browns. Yeah, I got the Rams. I think the Browns are gonna get killed.
This was on my...
Just because the Rams, they're like a top 3 team in the NFL.
Yeah,
right?
this was on my I got 5 on it bet, but it was more of just like a what could happen. I still believe that the Rams are going to win this game. I got Rams winning pretty, not easily. I say they put up some points, though. Ooh, actually, yeah, no. I got Rams 35-24.
I also got Rams, but I think they do win pretty easily. Like I'm gonna say like 34-17, but I think it's like 34, like 10 going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, no,
Or
I actually
34 to like 3 or something, and then they like the Browns, they do the Baker Mayfield special and get some like garbage time points when the game's out of reach.
Hey, the Baker Mayfield special this year has been 3 picks in the fourth quarter when it's a close game.
Marcus Peters, is that boy really that nice? No, but he is good for gambling on shit. And with a nigga like Baker, if you gamble enough times, you will get a pick off that.
But I'm tired of the Marcus Peters slander. First of all,
You
that man.
The Marcus Peters
No, I did not. That man started off. Him and Aqib Talib were both injured, and he was not supposed to come back, and he ended up coming back anyways. And so I believe that little last year fluke he had.
What about his last year fluke in Kansas City?
I don't think
where he's either getting fucking burned alive or getting a pick.
I don't think he was playing that bad this season. I watched a few of those Chief games, and I don't. It was a few years ago, but I'd never.
Mahomes during those games.
What? Mahomes wasn't playing those games.
You're right, bro. You would always text me like, "Oh man, look at him on the sideline. Oh, can't wait to see him in."
Anyways.
Oh wait, that was me.
Yeah, that was you texting yourself.
Facts.
Fucking weirdo. All right, what else do we have on the docket?
We're on the cocket. The last game we are going to go over. Oh, this is going to be a bad game too. Fucking Bears at Redskins on Monday Night Football.
Ooh.
Bro, what has Monday Night Football had? What was the first Monday Night Football? Was that the Steelers and Patriots?
Yeah.
What?
No, that was Sunday night. What
was the first Monday night?
Because
if it is, we might get 3 Monday Night duds to start the season.
The first one was the... Raiders and Broncos.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, it was Raiders and Broncos, Texans and Saints. The Texans and Saints was a good-ass game.
I'm not going to count that one because it doesn't fit my narrative. And also the other one started first. So
no, the Texans and Saints started first.
We're going to get... All right, so fine. 1 out of 3. We're going to be 1 out of 3 on duds on Monday Night Football because the Bears, their offense is fucking awful right now. But they're not going to lose a game because the Redskins just aren't good.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's going to be a close game that's fucking... this is going to be the Chargers and Lions game.
No, this game, I actually think this game is going to be like what last year's Bears were looking like. I think this game is going to be a blowout.
You think they're going to get rolling?
Yeah, I think the Bears are going to put up like 30. It's going to be like 34-10. I think the Bears are finna come in there and stomp the Redskins.
See, I agree with you. But thank you, bro. I have a different take on it. I think the Redskins offense is legitimately horrible, and the Bears defense has been very much up to snuff so far this year. Like they've given up like
not many
15 points a game so
far.
far.
They're doing really nice.
Yeah, so I see this game. I don't really call these rarely because they're hard to predict, but I'm gonna say this is a shutout, and I'm saying like 20-0.
20-0. That's very.
Like, I could see the Bears offense kind of getting going since the Redskins defense isn't really all that. Putting up, a couple of touchdowns. And then, I could see the Redskins just getting stonewalled.
Hopefully, we don't see any of these scores that we just said because Monday Night Football will be over.
I mean...
What we need to do... Well, I guess you can't do that to the fans.
What are we going to do?
I was going to say...
No, why would you do that to the fans?
Well, what I was going to say...
When have the Redskins ever been a good team to play?
What I was going to say is we need to be able to flex games more.
I don't even think you could flex Monday night games.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't think you can do that because you'd have to switch whole days.
Yeah, bro. That's
you
why
can't just delay times.
Sunday night shits on Monday night.
I mean, agreed. And then the Sunday night matchups are always like, they're always good teams.
Yeah, they're always good on paper at least.
Yeah, but like the Thursday night and Monday night's game, you could just look at the game and be like, oh, that's finna be a bad game.
Ain't nothing worse than like an AFC South team on a Thursday night game. Yeah. Always awful. It doesn't matter even if the team is good. The games.
Those games will look like Monday night. It'll be like Monday night. Fucking
Browns and Jets.
Dolphins versus the Colts. It's like, bro, nobody wants to see
Hey, that Monday night game we had with the Giants a couple years ago, that was a good game.
It's like, nobody wants to see that stupid shit.
Yeah, we're fucking horrible on primetime. That's why we've been in like a Sunday night game like once in like the last 3 years.
I think what they should do.
But we've been on Monday Night Football like 5 times.
I think what they should do. I don't think you should do it for Thursday night games because Thursday nights are kind of, I don't know, the teams don't get time to prepare. But I think every Monday night game should be divisional games. Like games within your division.
But then we would have to watch the Raiders and Broncos.
I wouldn't mind. Raiders and Broncos, that's a classic matchup at least. At least you're getting that. Like, it's like, oh, this could be a divisional like fight.
I mean, I wouldn't
like of course you're gonna get the Bills versus the Jets and the Bills versus like shit like that. Ugh. But at least, like I said, they're divisional games, so they kind of mean something. Rather than.
And then I agree with this one guy who said the Thursday night games. He thinks there should be no Thursday night games until the bye week start, and then every team that plays on Thursday night should be on a bye.
That's what I was gonna say.
To like mitigate injuries, and also so we don't have to watch fucking awful teams play after fucking 4 days.
That's what I was saying. But if you do that, you will have some awful teams matching up, because it's just kind of depending on their bye.
Well, I mean, nobody watches those games anyway, so like that is the best place to like dump the teams no one wants to watch. But like, like the NFL can't really go to us and be like, all right, so y'all niggas are not going to be on TV at all. Yeah. Like they got to put us on, once or twice. So they'll throw us on Thursday night against the Bengals. Yeah. Which is one of the worst NFL games ever.
All right.
Nigga, we won that shit on a safety in overtime.
Roger Goodell, if you are listening, Monday nights.
Please answer my DMs.
Monday nights, divisional games only. Nothing else.
But only good divisions.
No, I don't.
Like
I don't
no
care.
no AFC East games.
I don't want to see AFC East games, but only if you have to include AFC East games.
No, I'm telling you, NFC South games, NFC East games, of course, because we need more of those on Monday night.
AFC North games.
Sunday night steal all those facts, and then AFC West games that don't.
NFC North games.
True.
Basically any division but the AFC East.
Yeah, bro, you got to think, like, even now talking about it, the best divisions that we just talked about, like the NFC South and like North and East. Sunday night every year, just snatchies. Yeah, give me that.
Yeah, I mean I'm not gonna lie. The NFC South Thursday night game was actually kind of tough to watch.
Games be good besides like the Buccaneers.
Yeah, when the Buccaneers are playing in the games, they're kind of bad.
Yeah, because their uniforms are fucking garbage. But anyway, now that we got all our predictions finished, let's move on to something a little more appeasing, a little more serious. Antonio Brown released by the New England Patriots after text surface of him threatening a woman and her children.
Antonio Brown, I've never seen somebody just grab $30 million by the nuts and just throw that shit. My man didn't even get the time of day, bro. Just threw that shit away. You literally, you go to the Raiders. They give you all that money. You just go there and play, bro. That's all you need to do. Instead, he does this shit, posts a video on YouTube, making it seem like he planned that shit. He didn't plan it. I promise you. That man is just a fucking crackhead. And then all this happens. And then if you knew you had some baggage like this, at least try to get paid. So you have something like compensate for the money you finna lose in a lawsuit.
Facts.
At least try to get paid. But this man just fucked up the whole bag and fucking up women
and also probably
fucking up everything.
Defrauded a charity organization.
Throwing fucking furniture at babies.
Which I have no problem with that because most charity organizations are bullshit. Like Susan G. Komen for the Cure. Fuck out of here, bitch. We're on to you. But yeah, did you see the texts that this nigga sent to his friend and to his lawyer? No. Where this nigga was like, look this bitch up and look up. He sent pictures of the kids in the group chat. He was like, look them up too. See if there's like anything on these kids or this lady.
What was that?
Like,
what could you possibly find?
This nigga's a fucking psychopath.
Even if she fucking murdered somebody,
bro,
that doesn't. You're still not gonna
this
get
nigga,
off of a case like that.
That's when it went from like all jokes. Besides, the rape case is also not joke.
Yeah.
But that one seems kind of dubious to me, so I didn't even really pay attention to it. But yeah, now I'm like, all right, dog, like, come on.
Yeah, the rape case at first, it did seem like I was like, oh, this is awfully perfect timing to be bringing up something like this.
Are you victim shaming?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Stop victim shaming, bro.
I'm saying at first I was like, but then once
just because she's a black woman,
I didn't even know she was black until right now. Actually, no, I saw the video. Yeah, she was black.
but
Until I looked into it and then kind of read into like what she was asking for and stuff. Read into what she was asking for and stuff, and I was like, I think she has an actual thing.
Oh no, I'm the opposite.
I know.
I took it serious at first, then I read some of the stuff, and I was like,
No, see, I saw how much she was asking for, like the $75K, which is like the minimum you had to sue for to get your case in the court. And so I was like, if she's doing it for something like that, I don't think this is just like, oh, I'm finna. This dude's crazy. Let me see if I can fucking finesse him. I think it's the actual.
What if the $75K was to pay off the wedding she just had?
I don't know. I'm definitely not victim shaming now. Like
you're always victim.
No,
shaming. You victim shamed Chase last week,
and I was right, wasn't I?
Yeah.
He was definitely asking
a man though
for your meat. But
hey, we all do.
But
anyway.
Yeah, Antonio.
No,
Brown.
AB. Yeah, this shit is officially like I'm finished with this nigga.
Yeah, I really kind of thought he was gonna finish the season with the Patriots.
Yeah,
just because I was like, it would make sense that Tom Brady gets another good ass chance at a Super Bowl just because it's a time period that I'm watching football and I have to watch that man dominate and shit on everybody. But yeah, he's just a fucking that CTE. That shit came early.
That Cedar pack
came early. My man's feeling that Vontaze Burfict hit.
I think
scrambled this shit like some eggs.
If he's innocent, he's obviously not going to be in the league again because he will be in jail. But if he's found innocent, do you think any teams will give him a chance? Because besides, like, the teams that don't care about that shit already, like, for example, the Redskins.
No. I don't think there's any way he gets... Well, okay, no. He's talented, so if he is innocent, there's definitely going to be a team that's like, hey, we'll give you...
Nigga, which team, though? Like, besides who I just said, what other teams would, like, actually sign this nigga?
I'm not sure, but there's going to be a team
like
that needs
Raiders,
a receiver.
Most of the teams that would take a nigga like him in, he alienated already. Fucking Raiders and the fucking Patriots.
Like Titans need a receiver.
Yeah, they wouldn't sign him, though. They're like super OG white bread shit.
I don't know. Like I said, I think with his talent...
The Dolphins should sign him.
With his talent, there's definitely going to be a team that's like, hey, bro, we'll give you $5 million. This is like a prove-it contract. Come in, earn your money, and then you can go to free agency next year and do what you need to do.
I feel like he wouldn't even take $5 million.
He probably wouldn't, but not actually. I don't know. I feel like if there was like a year of him not being in the league, and then a team came up to him, it'd probably be a contender.
Nigga,
team.
That's this year.
It probably wouldn't be a team like the Titans. It'd probably be a team who like actually thought they had a chance of winning. Like say like Amari Cooper gets injured, the Cowboys might fuck around and try to offer that man like $3-4 million, and he's like, we have a good chance to win a Super Bowl. And you know Jerry Jones, that nigga don't give a fuck. So he should be out of
Jerry Berry.
I don't think it's gonna be many teams, but I think there's gonna be one team that's like, you know what, AB?
And that team, the Washington Redskins.
No,
honestly,
I'm telling you, it's gonna be
even if that nigga's found guilty, I could see them trying to sign him.
But
they signed fucking Reuben Foster after.
They did.
He definitely beat the shit out of his girl
right
twice.
after that shit happened. But I think it would be a contender. I don't think they're gonna. I think it's gonna be a team that wants him for like a year. I don't think it's gonna be any team that's like, oh, let's offer you a 4-year fucking $20 million contract. It'll be like a 1-year, $5 million, get in, get out shit. And if you're good, we'll extend you.
All right, so yeah, just to get back to this Antonio Brown shit. So on this tweet from Field Yates, that nigga with that weird Effie,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
He said if Antonio Brown does not wind up receiving his $9 million signing bonus from the Patriots, which he wasn't supposed to get paid till next week, so I don't think he's gonna get it unless he like takes them to court.
Bill Belichick making his work.
This nigga will go from a $30 million guarantee in March to $9 million guarantee to if he like gets cut and everything and like he loses the case, this nigga will only have made $150,000 in 2019 compared to the 30.
That's all. That's all on him, bro. That's all that CTE. Well, let's blame this on Vontez Burfict if we're being fair. It's all on Vontez Burfict. Vontez, you bitch, you fucked this man up.
This nigga said 11K. That better go to the fart victim. Also, I want you to know that Kane fart shamed that doctor because he laughed at that video.
But I didn't realize he farted twice in that video. At the very beginning of it, he farts, and then at the end of it, he farts. That shit was hilarious. But I feel like that's funny, though. Like, if that's what AB was doing, it feels like the helmet shit, the fart shit, the frostbite shit, and just shit like that, I don't care. Like, you can still be on my team. But everything else he's doing, on top of all that, nah. Ain't no way.
So, bro, is this a clear example of stonks at work?
Yeah, 100%. Stonks.
I like the way you said that, bro. Anyway, so I think we're done here.
I think that's enough to wrap it
But
up.
I did see something else you put in here, and I'm very interested to play this. So that will be I got 5 on it, I suppose.
Okay, what you got?
Predict which team is gonna which team do you think has a better chance of or which team will you pick to cover the spread? So to not lose by 23 points. Jets at the Patriots or Dolphins at the Cowboys?
Like I said, Jets and Patriots. I just think the Dolphins, I don't think they have a good defense or a good offense. The Jets,
good anything. Really.
Yeah, the Jets.
Our special team is bad.
At least with the Jets, I think they have a good defense. So they might be able to keep the Patriots to 20 and then score 7 or some shit like that. And then they cover the spread. But
So is that going to be your pick?
yeah, Jets.
All right.
Oh, wait, we got one more thing. Which undefeated teams stay undefeated? Or no, what's the best of the undefeated teams?
Patriots.
Patriots?
Patriots and Chiefs. But
So you got Packers, you got Chiefs, you got 49ers, Seahawks.
Was us going through what's the worst 2-0 team. Which it is the Bills.
You got the Bills. I have the 49ers. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about the Bills.
Bro. The Bills have won their games on some bullshit.
I know. I don't know why it's the Bills, but I just feel like their defense is better than the 49ers offense and defense.
So you're taking Sean McDermott over
Kyle Shanahan.
I thought you just said he was a GOAT.
I just said I did not say that. I said he was gonna get outcoached. I just said the Steelers without their starting quarterback, without a running back. Well, I guess still got a running back. But without their starting quarterback, is gonna beat them. So I'm not too high on the 49ers. That might just be me hating Shanahan for leaving us.
Facts.
But
also, you hated Steve Sarkisian for leaving you.
I do not hate him for leaving us. I'm actually kind of glad. Okay, and what's the best 0-2 team? You have the Bengals.
No.
The Dolphins.
Hell no.
The Broncos.
No.
The Jets.
Fuck no.
The Cardinals are 0-1-1. I don't know if they count.
We can count them. They're actually one of the better 0-2 teams, I would say.
The Giants.
Nah.
The Steelers.
The Steelers.
And the Redskins.
Yeah, it's the Steelers.
The
Steelers
I think I would go with Steelers. If you're counting the Cardinals, I would say Cardinals. If you're not counting the Cardinals, I'm saying Steelers.
You think the Cardinals are better than the Steelers?
I'd say they give the Steelers a run for their money.
Oh,
I'd say the Steelers are giving.
You're on crack.
I mean, the Cardinals are giving a steal for them.
You gotta stop giving niggas hot shots for $5.
Hey, but I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make my money.
Do you?
I do.
Cause I'm gonna be $10 richer after this week.
You mean $5 richer?
No, we got 2 5 now, baby.
What's the 2 5s?
One was who's gonna cover the spread. That was mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. Wait, so that means you got Dolphins? No. If the Jets don't do it.
Yeah, if the Jets don't cover the spread, then you pay me $5.
Okay.
Which they won't.
Okay.
But anyway, I think that does it for
what's the spread? What's the spread real quick?
I think it's hold on. I'm pretty sure it's 21.
21. Oh shit.
I'm gonna go look that up.
Yeah,
baby.
I think it'll be like a 17-point game. It's 21.5.
Wait, you said 21.5?
Yeah. They low-key finna lose by 20. And I'm finna win this bet.
But yeah. So
That's as of right now too. So by Sunday, if the spreads change,
I think they stopped going up on the day before, but
Okay.
I'm not sure.
21.5. Remember that.
I got fire on it. I got messing with that Indonesia. I got fire.
What?
Don't sue us, the Lunas. Some quick NBA news before we get the fuck out of here. The USA guaranteed to make 7th place at the lowest. I stopped paying attention after that happened.
Didn't Spain win?
I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, should the Team USA be canceled? I say yes.
I think.
Also,
yeah.
the fact that even a team of our bums could get higher than like 4th
is kind
really
of
shows how niggas are shitting on us a little bit.
Yeah,
not really. Like,
not shitting on us, but
not
catching up.
Not at all. But yeah, like
catching up.
yeah, they're caught up.
Yeah, catching. I mean, after they gave us
like bro, we got a mustard because these niggas are catching up.
no, after they
Chase?
gave us our boy that boy what's the rookie the Dallas Mavs fucking
JJ Barea,
no what
Yogi Ferrell.
nigga, what are you talking about? No,
Oh,
why can't I remember this nigga's name?
77.
Yeah,
Omar Dinkovich.
Yeah. Wait, no. What the fuck? But why can't I think of this man's name?
But I can't remember his name either.
Bro, it's.
But that's because I hate that nigga.
But wait,
Give me a second. I'm sorry.
Nah, you can't look it up, bro.
No, what is this man's name?
Oh, Jokic.
Yeah, no. It's not Shut up.
But I can't believe you don't remember that nigga's name.
I really can't.
Are you? Should
Oh,
you
Luke Doncic.
Should you be
Luke
doing?
Doncic.
Should you be doing a sports podcast?
Probably not. Luke Doncic. Ever since they
Luka Doncic.
Luka Doncic. Ever since they give us that man, I think that was Europe's sign as like they got the juice now. But that's the end of the 4th episode of the Lite Brite.
So
Lite
let me
Brite podcast.
hit you with this freestyle real quick. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
When I come in the room, I turn on the light bright. And when I'm with my white niggas, I'm with the alt-right. Good night.